up, everybody? That's funny, I was talking to the public. What the fuck you staring at, dude? That's so gay. I got a faster e-bike, it goes about 30. This one seems to peak at about 20, even in third gear. Of course, you can get them to go super fast. They make them that they can go 50 or 60. Going back on the sidewalk here. Oh, you can drive. Just want to drive behind me. Truck. See? Hey. Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna get 2 geek bars. Hey, nobody. Got my
It's gonna be 2706.
card. What was that? FaceTime and Relatives 2025. Uncle Nobody. At least that's what they used to call you. Maybe you don't like that name anymore. You still make those YouTube videos with the music. Some of them were pretty good. Got pretty popular. Huh? But what's popular now? I see a show I go to. It has 2 million views. What's it's so out there. You can't even judge by views and everything. You know, you go to an open mic comedy here, and there's like 12 people, and it feels like it's the biggest thing. I go on Spidey's stream, there's fucking 500 people, and I'm doing my whole routine like it's nothing. It's all perspective. It's all how you see the world. Thanks for being here. I want to go live on platforms again. I want to get back into live streaming in this beautiful city that I'm living in. And I know I built a community feeding cats, but there are colonies here that I can feed, and there's a lot going on in this town. So let's go on this bike ride. I'll keep it about 20 miles per hour. We'll go a scenic route. We'll go the scenic route with the trails and everything. So let's boogie. Great. Austin is the most bike-friendly city in the United States. Man, Black Cherry was not a good choice. Sounds like it would be. You passed by the Bat Cave and that bridge? Yeah, I was working for a website reporting on them, on the Bat Cave every day. I reported on the bats half a dozen times recently. It was pretty fun. I mean, it wasn't that fun. It was interesting. The bats liked me the most. I'm just fucking around. No, but the bats were like, who's that guy? No, but thousands of people go there. Not thousands, hundreds. Every evening on the Congress Avenue Bridge. It's the largest bat colony in any urban bat colony in the possibly the world, if not North America. So there are lots of bats, and I filmed it and reported on it, like I said. And you know, when you're filming it, you never know which way the bats are gonna go. It's like, what the fuck are the bats gonna do today? You know, I was gone for this city for 14 years. But when I lived here before, before I went to the University of Texas, I was a student at Austin Community College, where I was in the honors program and an editor of the newspaper. And back then, Austin Community College, ACC as it's known, they didn't have a sports mascot, and I I worked on a story suggesting a mascot for Austin Community College, and we did like a little poll and everything. And one of the choices was like Austin Bats. I don't know if it was Austin City Bats or whatever. But I come back to Austin now and I see ACC is now known as the ACC River Bats. And so they actually took my idea. And I don't get credit for it, but that's how history works, ladies and gentlemen. So when I see advertisements, go to the Austin Riverbat softball game this Saturday. It's like, you motherfuckers, I'm the one that came up with fucking Riverbats. God damn. All right, we got some crazy dirt trails here. My e-bike is a decent e-bike, you know, give it credit. but it's not the best e-bike. You know, other e-bikes can blow. Whoa! Fucking squirrel? It's okay, squirrel. The squirrels fuck with me hardcore here. They run right in front of me. I think I can get through this street. Gonna take a little shortcut. In Hawaii, you know, you know where you are with the mountains and the ocean. But here in the middle of Texas, you know, there's no mountains and ocean. The sky isn't as blue and the stars are not as clear. But with that being said, the Hawaii economy is in the billions. The Texas economy is in the trillions. So even though I might miss, even though anybody might miss, you know, the sky, the stars, you know, it's sometimes you got to go through work. You have to struggle. And so now I'm struggling not seeing the beautiful blue the beautiful blue skies and the beautiful clear stars and the beautiful sunset beaches. But hey, those are all material things. Are those necessarily in the best interest of me and my cats? Many people have criticized me on Instagram, like, why are you letting your cats outside, you know? And they love the outside. They were stuck in an apartment in Honolulu for years. Now they have a huge yard to play in. And if I want my cats to experience longevity, then I know that's the best thing for them. All right, here we got the famous lake and hike and bike trail. This is where they found 20 bodies since 2022 along this trail. There's supposedly a serial killer nicknamed the Rainy Street Killer. The Rainy Street, whatever, serial killer. But it gets a little eerie at night here along these trails. You know, I can go pretty fast, but it's a couple times I think I almost ran into the Rainy Street Killer. He was over right off of Rainy Street, which is coming up here under this bridge. I'm like, are you the Rainy Street Killer? He's like, yeah. You want an autograph? I'm like, no. Ah! I ran away. My bike was out of juice, so I had to lift my e-bike over my shoulders and run with it to get away from the Rainy Street Killer. Seriously, I'm not fucking around. Google Rainy Street Killer. Google active serial killer Austin. This is his hunting grounds right over here. Probably one of the most well-known active serial killers in the United States. He's out here somewhere. He usually strikes during a full moon because it's easier to see back here. Nice bridge. Famous Bat Bridge is coming up here. This is Rainy Street right here, where the Rainy Street Killer supposedly hangs out. This is over where I got chased by the guy. I didn't really hold my bike over my head. I just ran off with my bike. He was watching me from right here. He had like something in his big coat. He was wearing like a huge trench coat. Right here. I'm not kidding. I have to go through this area every day, or when I was working, every day. Rainy Street, Rainy and Cummings. Named after the comedian Whitney Cummings, who was the guest on Kill Tony when I was the star of the show. That made me laugh. I made myself laugh. Hey, Big Vegas. Thanks, SC. I can show you the Bat Bridge up here. The bats don't come out until dusk, so there's no bats. I can show you the bridge if you'd like. Shit, that guy just jumped over the things. I think that guy's the Rainy Street Killer. He meets the description. He's right in front of us, the Rainy Street Killer. He just jumped from over there. I'm pretty sure that's him, guys. Look at these guys, horses. I'm slowing down for the horses because I like horses a lot. Hi, horses. Horses like me a lot too. I used to feed horses apples in New Mexico. They love apples. Did you guys see those horses? We're in Texas. Woo! Going 25 now. Whoa, slow it down some. They just built this bridge. It's called the Hartman Bridge. It's named after Bret the Hitman Hart. I'm just fucking around, something to do. Some bumps up over here. The weekends, this thing is packed. I gotta be like, look out, excuse me, coming through. Coming in hot. Whoa, there we go. Fuck you up. Fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. He either said wahi-wa or I'll fuck you up. Alright, so this is the Bat Bridge. I'll show you the little sign they have here. This is the bat colony you were asking about. The bats come out at dusk. This is a artist's rendition of the bridge. Why should we care about bats? Well, bats are in serious decline nearly everywhere. Some 40% of North American bat species are endangered or candidates for such status. Bats deserve protection because they are essential allies in nature's system of checks and balances. Bats and their habitats also deserve protection because they are part of Earth's natural heritage. Education is key to their survival, as it is to everything. So this is the oldest bat colony in the United States. And, bats are generally not very dangerous. But every night, hundreds of people come out here, maybe 1,000, and they come to watch the bats. But bats, they have little tentacles on their skin. And the majority of the bats carry rabies virus. And you can't really check the rabies virus. You just have to, if you ever come in contact with a bat, if you touch a bat, and there's all these people out there, bats are all flying around everywhere. They're like, ooh, bats. If a bat touches you, you have to get rabies shots. And from what I hear, rabies shots are very horrendous. It's like a huge needle in your stomach or something. But in the time that I've been in Hawaii, Austin built this nice little area for people to watch the bats. So this is the bridge, and this is recent. I don't remember this being here, but this is the bridge, and then people fill this up and they watch the bats come out of this bridge right here. So it's a big tourist spot. This is the famous Congress Avenue Bat Bridge. And this thing will get filled up every night. I don't know if the bats come out during the winter, but they fly out of here every night. It's a pretty interesting sight. Like I said, I reported on it for a big website that's starting up, a startup here in Austin, call it. And hopefully they get their things together. I love working for them, and I want to continue. So hopefully they get things up in the next few hours. Hopefully they get their stuff back together. The actual website's going to go public pretty soon, and everybody's going to know about it then. So. But until then, I hope we have a few more weeks until it doesn't go public, where I can just work for them. Because I made more money at working for that startup than just about anywhere else I've ever worked in my life. So. But this is the famous hike and bike trail, the Ladybird Lake in downtown Austin. So not many downtown areas have this kind of nature right in between all their beautiful skyscrapers. You have a beautiful lake right in downtown, and you have this beautiful hike and bike trail. And I have this beautiful phone holder, which I'm so happy, because when you buy that kind of shit on Amazon for the same price, you can get a real shitty one. Or if you do your research, you can get a really good one. Always look at the Amazon reviews. Get you guys a good shot of the water here. I have to take care of a couple errands. I have to drop off some packages and finish some things for that startup I was talking about. But look, beautiful wall here, huh? Nice hearts. But I send you my hearts, YouTube, and IP2. Did you hear that? Shout out IP2. I really just want to go live, and it doesn't have to be like it used to. I'm not going to be a nuisance streamer, but it's I really want to share how cool the city is. So I'll be back again in less than an hour, in 1 hour exactly.